Well, hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Gina, and I've got another pocket yoga program for you to be done in 10 minutes or less. And we're going to focus on the neck and the shoulders today. I personally have had my battle with neck pain and shoulder pain, and these are my go to poses to help stretch out that area and alleviate stress so you can feel taller, a little looser, a little freer. So if that sounds good to you, come join me and we'll get started in a cross-legged position. All right, make your way into Sukhasana or easy pose. If this doesn't feel good on the legs, you can always do this in a chair. You're perfectly welcome to do that. Let's put our hands on top of our knees. We're going to begin with some big circles with the torso, like a pepper grinder, coming through forward and then leaning back, keeping your hands on your knees, making your circle small to start, and then allow your breath to help you expand the perimeter. And breathe fully as we roll through front and we lean back. Now, I'd like to encourage you to bring your shoulders and your neck into this movement, as this is our warm up. So that way we can start to incorporate more of the body, and it gives us the opportunity to notice what might be a little tight, what might be stuck or a little stagnant. Beautiful. Now, keeping your circle big, go the opposite direction, opening your chest and then rounding the spine, really stretching through the shoulders. Maybe add a little neck swirl, whatever feels good. You can even close your eyes if you like to really notice the body and how it's moving. What part of the back or the neck or the shoulders or all of the above need a little TLC? We're going to target it today. All right, now start to make your circles a little smaller and a little smaller until your spine is all the way back up to neutral. Now let's tilt our head over to the left. We're going to extend our right arm to the side and really push through the heel of your hand. Now take your left hand to place it on the right hand side of your neck and really extend through the heel of the wrist there, through the bottom of that palm, pushing down. Now find the sweet spot with your arm, how high or how low it is. You're going to feel it the moment you find the right spot. We're going to stay here for our breath, really focusing on releasing the traps all the way up behind the ear even. And then now let's turn our head towards our armpits, making sure we smell nice. Let your hand travel behind your head now. And then gentle pressure, no pulling of the hand, just the weight of it alone can help target the different parts of the neck and the muscles to get a deeper stretch here. If you ever have sinus pressure headaches or occipital nerve pain or any stress that gets stuck up there, this is a great variation of stretches to try. All right, bring your head back to center and then release. Bring that left hand down, right hand raises, tilt the head over to the right and extend once more, doing the same pose to the other side. Gentle pressure of the hand or maybe just the weight alone. Then find where your arm wants to be in order to activate that stretch more fully. Every breath, send some loving awareness to the tight spots, to the muscles. Imagine you're sending fresh oxygenated blood to that area and see if subconsciously you can get an even deeper release. Nice. Now turn your head towards your armpit once more, making sure we smell good on this side too, letting your hand travel to the back of your neck. And I'm just going to gently create a little bit of pressure here, just to help elongate ever so slightly. Nothing intense. Ooh, that feels so good. We carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, both figuratively and realistically. So, anytime we can get a deeper stretch in those areas is welcome in my world, that's for sure. I hope this is helping you too. All right, bring your head back to center. Release your hands. And then let's sweep our arms up overhead to touch. And then as you exhale, slowly lower your hands down into Anjali Mudra. Let's do half circles now with the head. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll off to the side. Inhale when you come to the side. And then let's exhale as we round through center over to the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale, round through center, nice and slow. Inhale on the side. Exhale, round through center. Inhale, other side. Exhale, round through center. Keep going now, taking it nice and slow. Maybe closing down your eyes as well here. Adds a little meditative moment. Just sending lots of fresh air to those tight muscles. If you've been sitting at a desk all day or been on your phones a lot, it's always good to slow down and give that neck some love. All right, make sure you're even. Finish up the cycle and then bring your head to neutral, lifting your head back up to center. Now, what I want you to do is keep your hands in prayer, and we're going to draw tiny little circles looking down past our nose. So create a spiral. So you're at the center of the spiral, creating a little circle, and let that circle grow in diameter. Keep it going, and then make it even bigger. So you're looking past your nose, tracing big circles. Let them grow, keeping it nice and big now. Go as big as you can without crunching anything. And then let's reverse the circle, keeping this circle big and slowly tracing a little spiral with the nose, making it smaller and smaller and smaller. Back to center. We just stretched out the front, the back, and the sides of the neck by doing that. Now what I want you to do is do a stretch for the front of the neck. What you're going to do is put your lower lip on top of your upper lip and then smile just with the sides of your mouth. And then tilt your chin towards the sky so it looks like this. We're stretching the Platisma muscle here all the way down into the chest, the collarbone. It's a really good stretch for the front of the neck. Make sure you're breathing. Do one more cycle of breath. And then bring your head back to neutral. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and then exhale, let them drop. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, drop. One more. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, drop. Beautiful. Now make your way into tabletop. We're going to do thread the needle here, but we're not going to come down to the ground. So bring your toes to touch, your knees as wide as the mat. Left hand right below your face. Take your right arm and reach for the sky. And then as you exhale, thread the needle, staying high. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it through. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it through. Now switch sides. Left hand lifts. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it through. Beautiful. Now let's make our way down to our bellies, taking your time as you slowly lower at the top of an up dog, top of a cobra, slowly lowering your torso down to the mat. And we're going to do broken wing. Turn your head over to the left. We're going to extend our right arm out like a T shape. And then we're going to roll onto the left side, or the right side, of the body here. You can stay right here or take that upper leg, that left leg, and step it back behind you or in front of you, finding that sweet spot to really open up the front of the shoulder. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. This is a deep opener. It might be very tight for some of you, so just stack the legs if that's so, and don't lean so far back into the pose. I'm going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And at any time in this pocket yoga program, if you want to pause the video and stay longer, please do. But we're going to keep it quick for everyone. All right, let's do the other side. Coming back onto your belly, bring your right arm in, left arm out, turn your head over to the right, and then roll onto the left side of your body. Once more, step that right leg back behind you or in front of you, or keep the legs stacked. Imagine each breath is creating spaciousness inside the body. And every exhale, your muscles are starting to soften even further. Releasing the stress of the day. All of that energy that gets trapped in those big connection points of the body. We're letting some of that go today. All right, my dear friends, come back onto your belly. Bring your left hand underneath your shoulder, and we're going to do 3 cobras, and I want you to let them grow. Inhale, baby cobra to start, shoulders away from the ears, and then let your spine fall down like a wave onto the mat. One more, lifting it up, letting it grow, really feeling the spine as it then cascades back down to the floor. Last one, lift yourself up to a fuller cobra now. And then exhale, rounding down to the floor. Gently lift yourself up into tabletop. And now peel your feet up, one down dog. Let your head be loose, your neck be loose, nodding a little forward and back. Side to side. Take a big breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Walk your hands back towards your feet this time. And we're going to slow roll up to standing. Nice and slow. Just let the weight of your arms be heavy, creating space between the shoulder blades just by using gravity as you lift yourself back up. Now sweep your arms up overhead for a sun salutation. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Do another round if you really need to open things up. Otherwise, I will see you on the mat again very soon. Thanks so much. Take care.